Hey guys, quick announcement right before the video starts. I will be at H Day on the 10th and 11th, I believe, in Maryland. So if you want to go to Honda Day, hit me up. I will definitely be there both days. And I hope to see you guys out there. Also, about the video, I apologize in advance. I lost a little bit of footage and it was a little tricky to film over the course of about a week to do this install. But I hope you're enjoying the video. I hope to see you guys at H Day and enjoy it. Alrighty, I'm super stoked for this. We are getting started on the lift kit. Yesterday, I went ahead and tried my best to do this whole side so I would know what I'm talking about before I showed you guys. And I was able to get the back one in. I'm still working on the front one. But this is what the final is gonna look like on the back. This shock used to come into this lower control arm and was held together with this bolt. And this plate is new and it comes up to here. The sway bar links are not long enough to reach down here. So I'm gonna run it without a sway bar for a little while. Maybe down the line I'll get an upgraded sway bar. But that's pretty much it. Let's go to the other side. I'll show you how to do the rears and then we'll jump to the front. Okay, last night I already went through all the bolts I'm gonna be messing with some penetrant spray. This just happens to be WD-40. I'm messing with the sway bar link bolt, the bolt that holds in the shock. We are gonna loosen the bolts for the upper control arm, but we're not gonna take them all the way out. And the way I did the other side was I took the bottom, the lower control arm rear bolts out. And then instead of dropping the front down, I actually dropped the back down to go ahead and mess with the piece up here. Okay, that's a 17mm bolt. I'm using a breaker bar to crack that bottom one loose. Alrighty, now that that's loose, we're gonna loosen up every single other bolt that's gonna be messed with. And I'm actually gonna take the sway bar in the rear all the way off. The sway bar is just held in by 2 bolts up there, and then take this bottom link off, and I already took off the other side. Although obviously we do have to get in alignment after this whole lift kit is put on, these are the bolts that decide how much camber you have. So I'm gonna take a paint pen and mark off where they currently are, and that way we can get an estimate for where to put them back on, and we can at least drive it over to get in alignment. There's already a mark right there. I'll just take that one. And don't forget to do the other side. There already is a mark on some of these, so I don't know if that came from the factory or if that has been touched by someone else before. Got this one off, we'll go to the other side. Okay, I really apologize for that. I don't know what happened with the video, but I took this bolt out and this entire thing just dropped down. Pretty simple. This is the bracket that's gonna drop down in there. The way you can tell this is the bracket is because they have this imprinted LR right there, and see how the L is legible, but the R is only legible from this side. So this is the way it goes. It'll drop down in there, and they have another bolt that actually kind of clamps the lower control arm with that hole right there. we'll drop it in and I'll show you what it looks like. This is the stock bolt. You just want to get started right there. And now we're going to come to this hole right here, which lines up, and it comes with a bolt that'll go right through there. Alrighty, these are some of the bolts that it comes with. This one is going to go straight through here to grab this, and this smaller one is going to drop down in there with washers, of course. Back bolts in, it comes to the bottom. Now they make it very clear in the instructions, you need to tighten this. There's no torque spec, but just don't crimp the lower control arm metal. Just go until it's tight, and the locking nut should hold it in place. Took a little bit of time, but I got this bolt in and this bolt all the way in. Now, for putting these washers on, it is very important. One, you put them on the correct side, because remember we used the paint pen. And two, that it goes either like this, or it can go 180 degrees the other way. And it needs to match the other side. So we'll check the other side, see how it's facing down. So we're gonna come to the other side and make sure this points out. We'll put the writing on the outside, just like that. It's torque spec time. All right, awesome. We're on the rear upper control arm and lower control arm bolts. Upper is gonna be 34 to 49, and the lower control arm outside bolt is 47 to 54. Alrighty, hope that helps. You can also read these stuff in case y'all are wondering. Spring is all the way up, and the car is now under load, and we are gonna torque down all of the bolts. One, two, three upper control arm bolts are torqued. Now I'm gonna go to the lower control arm adjustment alignment bolts, and this guy down here. Wait, no, this guy down here is already tight. This one is the one we're adjusting because it's up here now. First, we're gonna line this up on this side. Yeah, that's about where it was. We are all finished up. We are all torqued down. It is looking great. I can't wait to put the tires on. I'm in the middle of doing the lift kit, and I wanted to see what it would look like, so I put the tire on, but the issue is the tire is actually rubbing the coil there. So I have not put it on the ground yet. And I know what you're thinking, you can't put a lift kit on without new wheels and tires. So I'm gonna show you the tires right now. Here we are. We've got brand new rims, brand new tires. I'm gonna try to get the measurement right for anybody who's trying to copy this. I will be putting the measurements in the description if you want to check those. This is a 7x14 negative 51 degree offset rim. So we got R14 or whatever it's called, diameter, 7 inches here, and it's still the 4x100 bolt pattern. That's the rim. These tires, I love them. They're super beefy, but not too gnarly where I couldn't be driving on the highway. They are Hercules Avalanche RT, and it is the winter snow grip technology. That's what it says there. It is just the winter tire that Avalanche came out with. So these are also R14, and they are 25, either 24 or 25 by 8.5 inches. So if I got those wrong, they will be in the description. Check down there. The rims also did not come with valve stems, so I do have some valve stems, just some tubeless tire valves, and these are 0.625 rim hole. And let's go get these things mounted. This is proving anyone wrong that says this Porsche is not a work truck. These look awesome. Thank you, Bassett. I don't appreciate your sticker, but the wheels are awesome. Alrighty, got them mounted in balance. Let's get them on the rear of the car, and we'll keep working on the front. Okay, this really sucks. We got the new control arm with the new lift kit and the old control arm. I'm trying to line them up here, and you can see they're just about identical at the bottom, just about lined up as close as you can get it. And then you can see the old control arm is a little bit wider than the new one. I was having trouble getting them in. I slowed down, I took it out, and I wanted to line them up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm just gonna make it work in there, or if I'm going to modify this in some way. Despite the new control arm not being about the right size, I did get it in, and now we're going to try to take this guy, lift it up, and hit this whole bolt hole, as well as getting the bushing or bearing up into where it's supposed to go. And we're gonna do the front left side. I already did the other side. I'll give you a look at it right now. This is what we're looking at. I think it looks pretty sweet. We do have some to cut. I did turn left and right. It's hitting the bumper, it's hitting the fender. So we got some stuff to work out. This is what it's looking like right now. Let's go do the other side. Same as all the other stuff, you gotta loosen this guy that goes all the way through to this. You have to loosen the, I'm a little lost now. Here we go. Lower control arm bolts, adjusting bolts right there. And since we're taking it all the way off, we're actually taking off the crown nut for the other, what is it called? Ball bushing, ball joint for the lower control arm to get that guy back on. Now we're gonna get the lower shock bolt and the sway bar link. Okay, I have very limited range of motion for steering this because the other side is hitting the bumper. Still hanging on the ball joint, but I'm just trying to get some more space in here. Shock is still pushing down. I gotta get the sway bar out, and then we should be free. Alrighty, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry I've messed up the filming. I gotta get better at filming everything. The build is done, the lift kit is on, the tires are on. Let me show you a quick video. We are all finished up with the lift kit. It looks amazing. I love it, but it doesn't steer. The back, I'll go to the back right quick. The back, I think I'm not gonna cut. We have plenty of space in the back, and then in the front of the back, we've got a little bit of space, but I might hit that with a hammer a little bit to clean it up. But I'm definitely gonna leave it for now until it starts causing me a problem. However, in the back, obviously, we're gonna turn this into a game of how much stuff is actually in here of leaves and rust and paint and crap. It's rubbing in the back and it's rubbing in the front of the front tire whenever I steer. So I got an angle grinder, let's cut that down. Getting to be nighttime, and I want you guys to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have masking tape, but I'm gonna use cardboard cutouts to get the same on both sides. And it's too dark out right now, so we are gonna do this again tomorrow. We are back, we have the car lifted up. We are trying to mark out some templates for cutting this. We're gonna use a cardboard template on this side, and then we'll flip it for the other side, so both sides are even. As for the back here, we can't go past this per se, so I'm gonna take this, what is that, wheel well liner, I guess? And I'm gonna take it off and then see how much stuff is in here and go from there. We got the fender liner down. We are gonna figure out where to cut back behind the ear, and I'm gonna clean this out. Seth's here, he's cutting out a template. Alrighty, we can see through to the other side now, and that's a lot of stuff. Done. That doesn't look horrible. Dude, look, see how it's tiny up here and then the space gets bigger? It does keep getting bigger. Is that gonna be enough?
Is it cranked all the way?
Well, I'm hitting the bumper on the other side, but I think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, we're gonna definitely hammer that down. Okay, so huge thanks to Seth for helping me out with the lift kit. I lost some footage in there, but we're all finished up. I did take it for a test drive. It's a little iffy above 35 miles an hour, but I'm going to get an alignment right now. I've got an appointment set up. So here we go with the lift kit. It turns and everything. Got a massive hole here. And I ended up going and putting these this nice trim on. Those are things you can buy at the store. You see I put it on the front and the back. It did work. I can get the thing out right now. It is this stuff. It's just called edge trim. It's meant for the sides of doors. People put them on the edge of their doors, so when they open their doors and they might bang people, that it doesn't hurt anyone. But it ended up looking really nice. It cleans it up really nice, and it does match. It's black, so it's pretty hidden in there. But let's go get an alignment and see what they say. Alrighty, y'all, we are here at Auto America Service. They're great guys. I've been with them many times, taken many other vehicles here. Hit them up if you're ever in Northern Virginia and you need help with anything. The alignment shop will get back to me tomorrow if they figure it out. But besides that, that's the lift kit. It's all done. If you guys want to see me get it dirty, very dirty, let's go mudding. We got Fredericksburg and a couple. Okay, hold on, she got my food. Okay, I got my food, but yeah, let's go mudding. Let's tear it up, see what happens, and let's get into some car shows and see who likes it. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and please share the video. And I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Keep the faith.